Hi, I'm Gina. Welcome to my channel. Sorry about the t-shirt, it's hot. Got home about an hour or so ago from seeing Epic at the IMAX theatre in Melbourne. Unbelievable. Blew my mind. And the fun part of it was there's so many Elvis fans there that I knew or vaguely knew, or they knew me, and we got to talk to people, took a few photos which I'll put on my channel on the post section later on. The film, look, I really think you could see it at an ordinary theatre and it'd still have the impact. We were sitting second row from the front, and of course it's massive, but the seats were sort of reclining back. It's hard to explain it. It's probably not everybody's cup of tea seeing it so close, and I can understand why those tickets toward the front were cheap. But we didn't care. It was Elvis close up. The sound was wonderful. It was, how do you start? A lot of it was from Hampton Roads, which is apparently a very well-known stage show that Elvis did, wearing his light blue jumpsuit. There's a lot of footage from that. There was a lot of footage from Las Vegas with the white jumpsuits and so on. The footage from the after show of his first Las Vegas thing with Sammy Davis Jr. and Dean Martin and that. And I'd seen snippets of that, but I hadn't seen as much as what was on there tonight. So Baz had certainly got some extra bits. There was early footage from some of the Ed Sullivan shows, just snippets. And it was clever the way he did. He showed Elvis singing Hound Dog in the 50 and 56, and then he flipped over to singing Hound Dog on stage at Las Vegas. And there he is, the same man, 20 years difference, and singing that song. Just, and some of the, as he said in the beginning, it was Elvis talking about his life, so they had this 45-minute audio thing that they'd found, and they had put Elvis talking about. So it wasn't interviews with other people, it wasn't that at all. It was Elvis singing and Elvis talking about various aspects of his life. It was very hard to explain, really, but it was very well done and very well worth seeing, as I said. What else can I say about it? the pieces where you showed Elvis coming up, like, I think a lot of you would say, oh, I've already seen this on Elvis on tour, and Elvis, that's the way it is. But I think some of these were marginally different from what was in those movies. Some of them were the same, but who knows? I mean, there's that much footage of Elvis, you'd never know. And I don't care anyway. It's all footage of Elvis. But I got a bit tearful, a bit emotional, because when it showed Elvis coming up on the stage, and the fans, and they showed a lot, quite a few things of the fans, their reactions to Elvis, and that's what sort of brought it back to me, to what it was like to see him. And at the end, they introduced, Baz came out, he was sort of on the side of the stage doing a bit of an interview with someone, I don't know who the woman was, I think she's from Universal Studio, or somewhere, I don't know, she's an Australian lady. She was asking Baz a few questions, the usual questions about where they got the footage and stuff, nothing new there. And then they brought him out in front of the stage, and I got Tony and Margie and a few other people were nudging me, go on Gina, go on Gina, go on. So I called out, "Wait, Baz, Baz," and he looked up at me and I said, I saw Elvis in concert. Oh, wow. So I had to hear all about that, so I told them, I spoke briefly about my experience seeing Elvis, and I think he thought that was good, and the rest of the audience thought it was pretty good too. So Margie, one of my friends, she did a video of it, and I'll put that on my channel, so you'll see that. I'm going to see it again, I think later this week, is it next week, whatever, yeah, at IMAX again, and we're sitting, cat in the eye, further up the back, so that'll be interesting, and then I'll be seeing it again at Greensboro local theatre, non-IMAX, but that's fine. I'd be happy to get the DVD when it comes out and watch it over and over again. It's, what do I say, it was brilliant. It was really brilliant. Thank you, Baz. And thank you to my friend Lisa, who drove all the way from the other side of Melbourne, the seaside suburbs, come up and got me and drove us into the city and drove me back home again. It was a great night. Thanks again. Good night.